Wengi wenu mnajiuliza maswali, what is Bethel Leadership Summit? My belief ni kwamba as you journey with us mpaka jioni, you will come to know what is Bethel Leadership Summit. Katika Danieli, na baadaye tutakuwa na mnenaji maalum ambaye atakuja kuzungumzia hii mada kutoka katika Daniel 6:3. Biblia pale inasema Danieli alipata sifa kubwa. Kwenye Kiingereza inasema Daniel was preferred above. He was preferred above the presidents and the princes. Kwa sababu kwa kuwa roho bora ilikuwa ndani yake, naye mfalme akaazimu kumweka juu ya ufalme wote. So there are three things there ambavyo I just want to mention, kwa sababu you will keep hearing this. Watu wataongea kwa angles tofauti. Moja, uongozi wa Danieli ulikuwa wa tofauti in relationship with others. In relationship with others. Kwa hiyo kipimo cha how and what you do as a leader, always we will be comparing you, people will be comparing you with others. Danieli hakuwa yeye the SI unit, the standard peke yake, lakini alijitofautisha na wengine. He was different from others. And always unapokuwa a leader, how you shine, what you do, how you do it, siku zote ni in comparison with others. Lakini jambo la pili, Biblia inasema kwamba he had an excellent spirit, and this was the binding glue. Alikuwa na roho bora. He had a different mindset. He had a different spirit. He had a spirit of excellence inside him. Your spirit and you ni vitu ambavyo you cannot separate. It is the DNA of your leadership. It is something that is in there. Whether on a position, you don't have a position. Whether you are doing a small project or a big project, this thing is already in there. Na point ya tatu hapa ni kwamba because of all those, everywhere Daniel alipokuwa, alikuwa anakuwa promoted. He was promoted. The king was planning, and actually he ended up promoting him. Kwa hiyo I really want you today, unapoendelea kusikiliza, na watu wengi ambao wanaongea tumewaambia kwamba please don't preach. Kuna mmoja ambaye he's a pastor, possibly he will preach. Kwa sababu ukishampa mchungaji nafasi. Lakini to many of us like myself, I would want to tell you practical experiences. What are the values? What are the behaviors ambazo over the years in my life tumekutana nazo, and I can say this is an excellent leadership, this is not an excellent leadership. Na ni kwa namna gani ambavyo wewe you shouldn't walk on this other path. Kwa hiyo utakapokuwa hapa siku ya leo, try, na ndio maana tumewapeni kalamu, tumewapeni na notebooks. Write those things down. Kitu chochote andika, ukifika kule endelea ku think about it, kwa sababu we are here to stay. Nachelea kusema kwamba BLS is a movement, because I'm not sure whether that's is even the right word. Point ni kwamba hii Bethel Leadership Summit sio event ya siku moja. Mkikaa pale mwishoni would explain kuna actions ambazo tuna plan kuzifanya, and I can tell you we are determined kutaka kuona mabadiliko katika taifa letu. We want to see changes in our nation. Namna gani ambavyo tuna engage katika hizi sphere. This is our vision, and we are talking about principles and resources ambazo we can impact generation kwenye familia, kanisa, government, business and industry. All those areas. So we are not only talking about church ministry here. Baadhi yenu, God is calling you to become leaders in business. How many people here believe kwamba God is calling me to become a leader in business? Please don't be shy. Raise that hand, believe it, and may God grant you that. Sababu nikiuliza hapa, how many of you God is calling to become mama mchungaji? You can't, yani hata kama mnajua kabisa kwamba maybe. But some of you, God is calling you into full-time ministry or into a tent-making ministry. Who told you kwamba you can't be a manager of this big corporation and yet be a pastor? I've done that over the last 30 years. Now, like a pastor without a portfolio. Bwana Yesu asifiwe sana. If your actions inspire others to dream more, if your actions inspire others to learn more, if your actions inspire others to do more and become more, you are a leader. Through this Bethel Leadership Summit preparations, I was privileged to nitawatambulisha baadaye. I had this team here, about 10 or 12 young people, and by the way, this entire program is organized by a team of passionate young people. And to me, nimekuwa kwenye student ministry kwa muda mrefu, I would say this is that. Kumbuka kwenye kitabu cha Matendo ya Mitume, Petro, ile siku ya Pentekoste, baada ya Roho Mtakatifu kushuka, watu wakaanza kuulizana maswali. Moja ya maneno ambayo Petro alitumia pale wakati anaanza kuwaambia wale, aliwaambia kwamba this is that. Bwana Yesu asiwe sana. And I can tell you this is that kwa sababu it is you. Ni kwa namna ambavyo wewe you will hamasika and be part of this movement, and we can all shake and shape the destiny of many generations. Bwana Yesu asiwe sana. Huyu bwana Araneda alisema kwamba I start with the premise, I start with the conclusion, I start with the conviction that the function of leadership is to produce more leaders and not more followers. How do you impact someone else and move from a position of being a dedicated follower, committed follower, ili na yeye aje akureplace pale katika nafasi ulionayo, and you take pride kwamba I'm gonna be out of this job, I'm gonna be out of this business because I have prepared someone else. I have prepared more than one person who is gonna take this spirit. Tuko katika relay. We are here to pass on, to impart others, to engage others, and let them make us redundant, and we become excited kwa sababu we produce, we inspire, and we build others to become even more great and important leaders than ourselves. In family, in church, in ministry, industry, politics, in business, in science and technology, and in many other places. Some of you, God is calling you to become a leader katika mambo ya science and technology. No wonder you're currently doing your engineering, you're doing your medicine, you're doing your IT technologies. No wonder. God has a plan for you. We want young leaders to emerge in this country where you'll not only shine in the corridors of Tanzania and Dar es Salaam, but shine all over the world. Become a resource to this world. And we can shape and do that. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. What is Bethel Leadership Summit? Baadhi yenu mlipokuwa mnajaza ile form ya registration, there were 3 words there. Kulikuwa kuna maneno matatu pale: learn, connect, and impact. Learn, connect, and impact. Learn, connect, and impact. For too long, we have not visited the library. There is no way our leadership will be different as long as we don't grab those books and learn those principles and values. It is a call to learning. It's a call to learning. Leaders are not born, leaders are made. And the good news is you can make yourself. Eat those materials and the resources. Build that library. Nachelea kusema take off that TV from sitting room and put in a bookshelf there. Put that TV there by pembeni yake. Weka bookshelf. Begin to resource yourself. begin to resource yourself. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. But it is about connection. It is about connection. Today, here, we want each one of you connect with this group. I can assure you, you don't know where 15 years from today, the person you're sitting next to atakuwa nani in this country and in this world. 20 years from today, you have no idea where this person will be. Today, he's just a very ordinary. Kuna siku utataka kwenda ofisini kwake, you can't go kwa sababu nje kuna mlinzi. Hata kuuliza maswali mengi kweli. Ukifika utakuta kuna first reception, yani ukimaliza na maswali ya mlinzi. And actually I can tell you that is about my office. Ukija walinzi, yani watakudrill kweli. Ukitoka unaenda kwenye the first reception. Na wenyewe hivyo. Ukitoka kwenye the first reception, they'll take you to the second reception. Na kama nafasi yako is like ya Dr. Neema, ukishamaliza even the first reception, ukiingia pale kwenye ofisi yake, unakaribishwa kwanza kwenye ofisi ya msaidizi wake. Yani yeye yuko ofisini, umekwisha kuwa cleared all these places, but someone else is there. What am I trying to say? Culture here, connection, is one of the difficult areas, especially kwa majority of us of our Tanzanian culture. We struggle a lot to connect. To connect. Tafsiri nyingine ya neno connection ni networking. Build your network. We saw this so much, especially in politics. People who find themselves wanapoingia kwenye nafasi kubwa za siasa, where do they get the people who they can trust? It is this college mate ambaye tulikuwa tunakula mandazi pamoja tulipokuwa shule. It is this college mate ambaye tulikuwa tuna bargain with this daladala conductor na kusema kwamba we can give you shilingi 1,000, tuko wawili, hatuna 200 ya kuongezea. Someone ambaye you have walked the journey, someone ambaye you know, someone ambaye you have interacted. Na I hope you will hear more and more about these elements. But also, BLS is real about impact. It's real about impact. There is a crisis out there. From a community leadership to many other levels. Leadership is not about the chair or the position that you occupy. Ni kwa namna gani ambavyo unatumia rasilimali muda, rasilimali watu, rasilimali mipango na vitu vyote ambavyo umekasimishwa kuhakikisha kwamba uongozi na nafasi au the aim ambayo, kwa sababu some of you mtakuwa na nafasi ambayo iko designated, But some of you, your leadership will be really determined with, you have this project, BLS kwa mfano. We want BLS kutufanyika tarehe 25 mwezi wa 3. It's a time-bound project for this matter. Na ni kwa namna gani ambavyo you really deploy your skills, you really mobilize others. We do a business as usual, but it becomes something ambacho kinakuwa na impact. Mwambie jirani yako impact. Tell your neighbor impact. It is amazing. Kwa nasubiri quotation moja. John Maxwell, a leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Know the way, show and go. Many of you, you receive text messages from this number you don't really know. But one of the text which captured my mind and I've been really thinking about, ni ambayo inasema kwamba leadership is the key to 99% of all successful efforts. Do we want to see this country of ours change? Do we want to see this world of ours change? In the business, and remember, some of you, God is calling you into politics. It is very okay. But we know few people can go into politics. Even very few people will go into church ministry. But many of you, mtakuwa kwenye business sector. Mtakuwa kwenye government and public sector. And baadhi yenu mtakuwa self-employed. Wanaita the informal sector. Not necessarily informal. That is where majority of lives are being lived. So it is the key to successful efforts. Leadership is the key to successful efforts. We wanna trust God with you today and after this day. Whatever efforts that you shall be giving, you shall be doing, Mungu aweke roho bora ndani yako. Something inside you to steer you up. And because of that, kwa sababu ya hayo, the labor of your fruits, the impact of your work will be distinguished and will be impactful. I'm going to stop here because I'm going to come back kule mwishoni. And I will be asking you this question. Now, do you know what Bethel Leadership Summit is all about? We have an exciting day, I can guarantee you. With a lot of humility personally, We thank God for you and for this day particularly. Kuna wengine wanatufuatilia online, and these things will be recorded, will be available online. Write as much notes as possible, and we thank God kwamba we have this opportunity ya kuweza kujourney this journey with you. And I want to express my sincere appreciation. Senior pastor hayupo, baadaye tutarudia tena. To our senior pastor, Pastor Deus Cheyo, na the entire church, for really opening the doors and hosting us and facilitating each one of us to be here today. And I wish you a successful day, a blessed day, and my prayer to ni kwamba as we continue, we shall see and experience a lot of God's provision katika maisha yetu. Bethel Leadership Summit, raising leadership standards. Mungu awabariki.